Hello coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to our channel World Rare Coins, where we discover the fascinating world of rare coins and their incredible value. From hidden gems that could be worth a fortune to little-known coins with a rich history, we'll explore it all. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into today's exciting coin discovery. On top one today, we're going to shine the spotlight on a seemingly ordinary coin from the United States, the 1-cent coin from 2014. It might look like just another penny at first glance, but stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at what this humble little coin could be worth. So, let's dive in and see why this 2014 1-cent coin might just be worth more than you think. The 2014 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is a familiar sight to all of us. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, who's been gracing the front of the penny since 1909. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic shield of the United States, which was introduced in 2010 to replace the wheat ears design. But while most of us are accustomed to seeing these pennies in circulation, the 2014 penny is part of a series of coins produced during a particularly interesting time in U.S. coinage history. As we all know, the U.S. has undergone significant changes in its economy, and during 2014, the nation was recovering from the effects of the Great Recession. The government minted billions of pennies in 2014 to keep up with the demand for coins. But here's the thing. Not all of them are created equal. Some of them have rare characteristics that can make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2014 1-cent coin, because while it may seem simple at first, there's more to this penny than meets the eye. On the obverse, we find a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. The image is an iconic and revered one, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image has remained unchanged for over a century, which speaks to his lasting impact on American history. Above Lincoln's bust, you'll see the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 2014, indicating the minting year of this particular coin. The reverse features the shield of the United States, a modern design that showcases 13 vertical stripes, representing the original 13 colonies, and a prominent banner that reads "E pluribus unum," the U.S. motto meaning, "out of many, one." This shield symbol represents the unity and strength of the United States, which adds a layer of historical significance to the coin. So, why are we focusing on a seemingly ordinary 2014 penny? Well, the key to its value lies in rarity and condition. As most of us know, pennies are among the most widely circulated coins in the U.S. In fact, billions of them are produced each year. But even in large numbers, certain variations can make a single coin stand out as something truly special. Some of the 2014 pennies were struck with subtle errors or unique features that make them much more valuable than a typical penny. First, let's talk about minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production of a coin, resulting in a coin that doesn't match the original design. These error coins are prized by collectors because they are unique and can be very rare. For example, some 2014 pennies were struck with double dies, causing the inscriptions or features of the coin to appear slightly misaligned or doubled. These types of errors are highly sought after because they are considered to be imperfections that make the coin more interesting and valuable. Other variations of the 2014 penny, such as those with unusual rim issues or metal inconsistencies, have also been discovered. These might not be huge errors, but to the trained eye of a coin collector, they can indicate a coin that is much more valuable than its face value. In addition to errors, the condition of the coin is crucial when determining its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are always worth more than those that have seen years of use and wear. An uncirculated 2014 penny that shows no signs of damage, scratches, or heavy circulation can fetch a premium price among collectors. If you come across a 2014 penny that looks like it just came off the press and has no visible flaws, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Coins that have been carefully stored or preserved in protective holders tend to maintain their value over time. So, now to the exciting part. Just how much could a 2014 1-cent coin be worth? As of now, the value of a regular 2014 penny in circulated condition is only 1 cent. However, if you're lucky enough to find one with a significant minting error or in perfect condition, it could be worth quite a lot more. Some rare 2014 pennies with minting errors or unique features have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the demand among collectors. But here's the big surprise. There are reports of certain 2014 1-cent coins, especially those with extremely rare minting errors or that have been kept in immaculate, uncirculated condition, fetching $30,000. That's right, $30,000 for a single penny. Who knew that something as small and unassuming as a penny could hold such tremendous value? So, the next time you're going through your change, take a moment to examine those pennies carefully. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. On top two, we're going to dive into something that might seem simple at first, the 2013 United States 1-cent coin, or the Lincoln penny. This coin might just look like any other penny you find in your pocket, but don't be fooled. Stick with us until the end of the video, and I'll show you why this 2013 penny could be worth much more than its face value. You won't believe how much this little coin could be worth. Let's get started. The United States 1-cent coin from 2013 is part of the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln penny, which has been in circulation since 1909. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone subtle changes, with the most recent design changes appearing in the early 2000s. The 2013 penny, much like its predecessors, features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, side of the coin. This coin is part of the series issued by the U.S. Mint for circulation during the final years of the presidency of Barack Obama, and during a time when the U.S. was slowly recovering from the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis. One interesting thing to note about the 2013 penny is that it was minted during a time when the cost of producing a single penny was actually greater than its face value. In fact, it cost the U.S. Mint about 1.7 cents to produce just one 1-cent coin. So, while pennies might seem like a waste of metal to some, these tiny coins actually have a long and interesting history, and for collectors, they can be surprisingly valuable. Let's now take a closer look at the design of the 2013 Lincoln penny, because even though this coin may seem ordinary, there's a lot to appreciate in the details. On the obverse, the front, the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is facing right, with his iconic beard and a determined expression, an image that has been unchanged for over a century. Above Lincoln, you'll find the inscription Liberty to represent the values of freedom that Lincoln championed. Below his portrait is the motto In God We Trust, and of course, the minting year 2013. On the reverse, the coin features the shield of the United States, which replaced the famous wheat ears design in 2010. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes, symbolizing the original 13 colonies, with a prominent banner across the top reading E Pluribus Unum, the national motto meaning, out of many one. This design speaks to the unity and strength of the United States, and it's a fitting symbol for a coin that has been in circulation for over a century. But now, let's get to the part that matters most. What makes the 2013 penny special? So why are we focusing on the 2013 penny in particular? After all, it was just another year of regular minting for the Lincoln penny. However, what makes this coin so interesting to collectors is the rarity and condition of certain variations that were produced. First of all, the majority of 2013 pennies were minted and circulated widely, making them relatively easy to find. But there's a key factor here. While most of these pennies are worth only 1 cent, there are some rare varieties, errors, and unique conditions that can make certain 2013 pennies worth a lot more. Minting errors are one of the primary reasons why a coin can become incredibly valuable. When the U.S. Mint strikes a coin, sometimes things don't go exactly as planned, and tiny mistakes can occur. These errors might include double dies. This is when the image on the coin is struck more than once, creating a doubling effect on the lettering or other details. Some of these double dies in the 2013 pennies are quite noticeable and make the coin highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. If a coin is struck off-center during the minting process, part of the coin's design might be missing. These off-center errors are rare and desirable because they create unique, one-of-a-kind coins, die cracks, or metal inconsistencies. These types of errors are often subtle but can make a coin worth much more than a regular penny. In addition to errors, condition plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. Just like any other collectible item, a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is worth significantly more than one that's been worn down from years of use. Some 2013 pennies have been kept in perfect condition, which makes them especially valuable to collectors who are always on the lookout for coins that have been preserved as close to mint condition as possible. If you come across a 2013 penny that's shiny, with no wear or discoloration, it might be worth more than a typical penny. And if you happen to have one with a minting error in excellent condition, well, now you're talking about something really special. Now, you're probably wondering, how much could a 2013 penny be worth? While most 2013 pennies are worth only a single cent, the ones with minting errors or those in perfect condition can fetch much more. Some rare 2013 pennies with noticeable errors have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars. And here's where things get exciting. If you have a 2013 penny with an exceptional error or one that's in flawless, uncirculated condition, it could be worth as much as $32,000. Yes, you heard that right, $32,000 for a single 2013 penny. It just goes to show that even the smallest coins can hold enormous value if you know what to look for. So, next time you find a 2013 penny in your pocket or change jar, take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. On top 3, we're diving into a coin that might seem like just another penny. The United States 1-cent coin from 2016. At first glance, this little copper coin might not seem like anything special, but as you'll see by the end of this video, this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth much more than you ever imagined. So, stick around as we uncover the surprising value of the 2016 1-cent coin and explore what makes it a potential hidden gem. The 2016 1-cent coin is part of the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln penny, which has been circulating in the United States since 1909. This design has become one of the most iconic and beloved images in American coinage. In 2016, the penny continued to feature the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, side, and the shield of the United States on the reverse. Why this time? The United States had already entered a new era, with the country undergoing social, political, and economic shifts. In 2016, the U.S. was still in the midst of recovery from the 2008 financial crisis, and many of the coinage designs reflected the ongoing legacy of Lincoln's leadership during the Civil War. The 2016 penny, like many others, was part of the ongoing circulation, minted in the billions to meet the demands of everyday transactions. But here's the thing. While most of the 2016 pennies were used and spent like any other, there are certain rare varieties and conditions that can make this particular penny worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This simple 1-cent coin could be worth much more than its face value if it's a special variety. Now let's take a closer look at the design of the 2016 penny to appreciate its details and history. On the obverse, front side, the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's bust faces right, showcasing his distinguished beard and solemn expression. Above his portrait, you'll see the word Liberty, and below, the coin is inscribed with the national motto, "In God We Trust." The year of minting, 2016, also appears at the bottom. On the reverse, back side of the coin, you'll find the shield of the United States, which has been featured since 2010. The shield is made up of 13 vertical stripes symbolizing the original 13 colonies. And there's a banner across the top with the words E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This design is symbolic of the strength and unity of the United States. While this coin is still part of the well-known Lincoln penny series, what makes the 2016 penny so special? Is there something hidden within these coins that could make them worth more than a single cent? Let's find out. So, what makes the 2016 1-cent coin valuable in the world of collectors? The answer lies in rarity and condition. Most 2016 pennies were minted in large quantities, which means they are quite common. However, certain minting errors or unique variations can make a 2016 penny stand out from the crowd. And these are the ones that are most likely to be worth more than the standard face value. Let's break down the types of features that can turn an ordinary 2016 penny into a collector's dream. Minting errors. Minting errors are one of the main reasons why a coin can be worth more than its intended value. For example, double die errors are common in some 2016 pennies, where the design elements, like the letters or the image of Lincoln, are struck more than once, leading to a doubling effect. This can make the coin look unique and create additional interest among collectors to off-center strikes. This happens when a coin is struck outside of the intended area on the die, resulting in a coin that's misaligned. These off-center pennies are much more rare and can be highly sought after due to their unusual appearance. Uncirculated condition. While this doesn't technically count as an error, coins that are uncirculated, meaning they have never been used in circulation and are in perfect condition, are always worth more. If you find a 2016 penny that's shiny, flawless, and shows no signs of wear, it's definitely worth holding on to. Die cracks and metal inconsistencies. Coins with die cracks, where part of the die used to strike the coin has cracked or deteriorated, can also be valuable. Sometimes, these die cracks create interesting and distinct patterns on the coin surface. Similarly, coins with unusual metal composition or errors related to how the metal was struck during minting can be highly desirable. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a 2016 penny be worth? Well, here's the exciting part. While most 2016 pennies are worth only a single cent, those with unique minting errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, or those in pristine, uncirculated condition, can fetch much more. In fact, some 2016 pennies with these rare features have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But here's the really shocking part. There have been reports of rare 2016 pennies, especially those with significant minting errors or in flawless condition, being sold for $25,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $25,000 for a single 2016 penny. It's incredible, isn't it? A single penny, often overlooked and dismissed as just pocket change, could actually be worth a small fortune if it has the right characteristics. So, the next time you come across a 2016 penny, make sure to take a closer look. You never know. You might have a rare treasure right in your hand. On top 4, we're going to explore a coin that you might not think twice about. The United States 1-cent coin from 2018. While it may seem like just another penny, trust me, it has a surprising secret waiting to be uncovered. By the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this little copper coin could be worth. So, make sure to stick around, because you won't believe what we have in store for you. The 2018 United States 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Penny series, which has been circulating in the U.S. since 1909. The penny has seen many different designs over the years, but the obverse side, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, has remained largely unchanged for over a century. In 2018, the penny was still in active circulation, minted in large numbers to meet the daily needs of commerce. 2018 was an interesting year for the United States, as it marked a time of continued economic growth after the 2008 financial crisis. The penny, like most coins, continued to be minted to serve as a staple in the country's currency system. But while most of these pennies circulated without much fanfare, some of them, due to their rarity, unique features, and condition, could be worth far more than their face value. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2018 penny. While this coin may seem simple at first glance, there's a lot to appreciate in the details. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is depicted facing right, with his distinctive beard and solemn expression. Above his portrait, the word Liberty is inscribed, while beneath his portrait, you'll find the year of minting, 2018, and the national motto, In God We Trust. On the reverse side, the coin features the shield of the United States, a design that has been in use since 2010. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes, representing the original 13 colonies, with a banner across the top reading E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. The shield symbolizes strength and unity, reflecting the nation's ideals. But here's the thing. This simple design holds more value than just the imagery. It's the rarities and condition of certain 2018 pennies that make them stand out from the rest. Let's dig into what could make this penny worth much more than its 1-cent face value. So, what makes the 2018 penny so special? Well, while most 2018 pennies are still in circulation and are worth, well, a penny, there are certain minting errors, variations, and conditions that can turn this ordinary coin into a rare and valuable collectible. Let's take a look at some of the things you should be on the lookout for. Minting errors. Minting errors can drastically increase a coin's value, and the 2018 penny is no exception. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die. This occurs when the design is struck twice on the same coin, resulting in a doubling effect on the lettering or image. Some 2018 pennies with double die errors have been sold for thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. Another error that makes 2018 pennies valuable is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is struck outside of the intended area on the die, resulting in a coin that's misaligned. Off-center pennies are rare, and collectors are always on the hunt for these distinctive coins. Uncirculated condition. Condition is a huge factor in determining a coin's value. A well-preserved, uncirculated 2018 penny, one that has never been used in circulation and shows no signs of wear, is much more valuable than a worn, circulated one. If you come across a shiny, flawless penny from 2018, you've got a coin that could be worth much more than just 1 cent, die cracks, or other variations. Sometimes, small cracks or imperfections on the die used to strike the coins can result in unique features on the coin itself. These types of errors, while subtle, can be highly sought after by collectors who love one-of-a-kind coins. Now, you've been wondering, how much could a 2018 penny actually be worth? While most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, if you have one with a minting error, or if you happen to have a perfectly uncirculated specimen, the value can go up significantly. Some of the rarer 2018 pennies, especially those with notable minting errors like double dies or off-center strikes, have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But hold on to your hats, because the most valuable 2018 pennies can fetch an incredible price. If you have a 2018 penny that's in excellent condition, or one that features a rare minting error, it could be worth as much as $20,000. Yes, you heard that right, $20,000 for a single 2018 penny. It's amazing to think that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny could hold so much value. So, the next time you're digging through your change, take a moment to check your 2018 pennies. You might just have a treasure on your hands. On Top 5, we're about to dive into the world of the United States 1-cent coin from 2019, and trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end. This humble penny could be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. Spoiler alert. We're talking about thousands of dollars. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the secrets of this modern-day coin that might just have a hidden treasure waiting inside. The 2019 1-cent coin is part of the ever-popular Lincoln Penny series, a design that has been in circulation for more than a century. The penny, featuring the likeness of Abraham Lincoln on the front, has undergone various changes throughout its history, but it has remained a key part of U.S. coinage. The 2019 penny continues this tradition, representing the continuation of Lincoln's legacy while serving as a daily staple in the nation's currency system. 2019 was a year full of significant moments in American history, both politically and economically. However, much like many other modern pennies, this one didn't stand out as something extraordinary at first glance. But as we dive deeper, you'll see why this seemingly ordinary coin could turn out to be something extraordinary in your collection. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2019 penny, because there's more to it than meets the eye. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's bust faces to the right, and his face remains a symbol of strength and leadership. The word liberty is inscribed above his head, while beneath him, you'll find the year of minting, 2019, and the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side of the coin features the shield of the United States, which has been in use since 2010. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies, with a banner across the top inscribed with E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. The design symbolizes unity, strength, and the country's enduring principles. At first glance, this design doesn't seem much different from other pennies in circulation. However, there are specific traits that can make the 2019 penny stand out, traits that could mean big money for you. So, let's talk about what makes this coin rare and valuable. Now, you may be wondering, what could make a 2019 penny worth more than its face value? Well, here's the twist. While most 2019 pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are a few key things that can turn this simple coin into a collector's dream. Let's take a look at some of the key features that could make your 2019 penny worth much more than a single cent. Minting errors. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of minting errors, and the 2019 penny is no exception. Double die errors are a prime example of a minting mistake that can increase the value of the coin dramatically. If the design has been struck more than once during the minting process, resulting in a doubled image or lettering, that's a rare and valuable find. Off-center strikes. Another minting error to look out for is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin is struck outside of the intended area on the die. This leads to a coin with an offset design, creating a unique and visually interesting coin that collectors love. Uncirculated condition. Like most coins, the value of the 2019 penny can be greatly increased depending on its condition. Uncirculated pennies, which are coins that have never been used in circulation and show no signs of wear, can be very valuable. If you have a 2019 penny that looks fresh from the mint, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Die cracks and other variations. Sometimes, a small imperfection in the die used to strike the coins can create subtle but distinctive features on the coin. Die cracks can appear as lines or breaks in the design, making the coin stand out from others. These unique variations can be highly desirable to collectors who are looking for rare and interesting specimens. So, how much could a 2019 penny actually be worth? While most of these coins are worth just a cent, coins with minting errors, unique variations, or in excellent condition can be worth much more. In fact, rare 2019 pennies, particularly those with errors like double die strikes or off-center strikes, or those that are in pristine condition, can fetch thousands of dollars on the collector's market. Some of these pennies, especially those that are error coins or uncirculated, have been sold for hundreds or even more. But the big question is, just how much could a 2019 penny be worth in the right condition? If you have a rare 2019 penny, it could be worth an impressive $20,000. That's right, $20,000 for a single 2019 penny. It's incredible to think that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold so much potential value. So, if you've got a stash of 2019 pennies or happen to find one in your spare change, make sure to take a closer look. You could have a rare treasure right in your hands. On top 6, we're going to talk about a coin that's hiding in plain sight. A coin that many people overlook, but could actually be worth a small fortune. You might have one in your pocket right now without even realizing it. That's right, we're talking about the 2015 United States 1-cent coin, or the Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just a penny. How valuable could it be? Well, buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this tiny coin could be worth. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss the shocking value we're about to reveal. The 2015 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. While this series is well known for its portrait of Abraham Lincoln, it's not just the historical significance of the design that makes the 2015 penny special. It's the rarity, the condition, and some unexpected minting errors that might be hiding inside that little coin. 2015 marked an interesting year in U.S. coinage, as it followed a period of economic growth but also uncertainty. The Lincoln penny design, featuring the 16th President of the United States, remains one of the most beloved and widely circulated coins in American history. But some pennies from 2015 have become highly collectible, especially when they are in pristine condition or contain rare minting errors. Before we dive into the value, let's take a quick look at the design of the 2015 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces right, a symbol of strength, leadership, and freedom. The word liberty is inscribed above Lincoln's head, and beneath him, you'll find the year of mintage, 2015, along with the motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side features the Shield of the United States, a modern design introduced in 2010. The shield consists of 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies, with a banner reading E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. It's a design that symbolizes unity, strength, and the collective spirit of the United States. At first glance, the 2015 penny looks like any other penny you'd find in your pocket or loose change. But it's what's underneath the surface, the condition, the minting errors, and the rarity, that can turn this simple coin into something extraordinary. So, you might be wondering, what makes the 2015 penny stand out from the millions of pennies in circulation? Well, it's all about minting errors, condition, and rarity. Even though it's easy to overlook a 2015 penny, there are specific factors that can turn this humble coin into a valuable treasure. Minting errors. One of the biggest things that can increase the value of a coin is a minting error. The 2015 penny is no exception. A double die error, for example, occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once during the minting process, causing the image to double. This is a rare mistake and can make the coin worth a lot more than just its face value. Off-center strikes. Another type of error you should look for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during minting, causing the design to be off-center on the coin. This is a highly sought-after error because it creates a coin that's unique and has a distinct appearance. Uncirculated condition. As with any coin, condition is key to determining value. If you have a 2015 penny that has never been in circulation and is still in perfect, uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Coins in excellent condition are highly prized by collectors, so if you've kept your 2015 pennies in pristine shape, you might be sitting on a valuable piece of history. Die cracks and variations. Sometimes, small imperfections in the die used to strike the coins can create unique characteristics, like die cracks or minor variations in the design. These imperfections may seem small, but they can make a huge difference in the value of the coin. A penny with a rare die crack or design variation could be worth significantly more to collectors looking for rare and unusual coins. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the value of a 2015 penny. While the majority of these coins are worth just 1 cent, some of them have been known to fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their condition and any minting errors they may have. If you've got a 2015 penny with a rare minting error or one that is in unbelievably pristine condition, it could be worth a substantial amount. Some rare 2015 pennies have been sold at auctions for over $1,000, but the most exceptional finds can reach an incredible value. In fact, if you happen to have a rare 2015 penny, especially one with an off-center strike, a double die error, or in unblemished, uncirculated condition, it could be worth as much as $26,000. That's right, $26,000 for a single 2015 penny. Who would have thought that something so small could be worth so much? So, if you have any 2015 pennies lying around, it's time to take a second look. You might be holding on to a rare and valuable coin that could make you a small fortune. On top 7, we've got something truly fascinating to share with you. A coin that might be lying around in your pocket or coin jar, and it could be worth a whole lot more than you think. Yes, I'm talking about the 2017 United States 1-cent coin, better known as the Lincoln penny. Now, before you dismiss this as just another penny, let me tell you, it's not. This small, unassuming coin from 2017 has captured the attention of collectors, and it could be worth an incredible amount of money. Stick with us until the end, because you're going to be blown away by what this little penny could actually fetch. The 2017 penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. Although the design has remained largely unchanged, certain years, like 2017, end up producing coins that become more desirable due to rarity, minting errors, and the condition of the coin. In 2017, the economy was strong, and these pennies were produced by the U.S. Mint in large quantities. But just because a coin is produced in high numbers doesn't mean it won't become rare or valuable. Many of these 2017 pennies have passed through countless hands, and while they were once widely circulated, finding one in pristine condition or with a rare minting error has become increasingly difficult. Let's take a quick look at the design of the 2017 penny, which, as always, features the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Lincoln's portrait, designed by artist Victor David Brenner, has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1909. The familiar Liberty is inscribed above his head, and below the portrait, you'll find the year of minting, 2017, along with the motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse, the penny features the shield of the United States, a design introduced in 2010. This shield is made up of 13 vertical stripes, each symbolizing one of the original 13 colonies, and the banner across the top reads E Pluribus Unum, which translates to out of many one. This reverse design represents unity, strength, and the enduring spirit of the United States. At first glance, the 2017 penny seems like any other regular coin you'd find in your pocket, but as we dive deeper into its value, you'll understand why it's become such an interesting coin for collectors. You're probably wondering, what makes the 2017 penny so special? After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, here's the catch. The 2017 penny is one of those coins where rarity, minting errors, and condition can really make a huge difference in its value. Let's take a look at a few things that can make your 2017 penny worth far more than just 1 cent. Minting errors. The most important factor in determining a coin's value is minting errors. The 2017 penny is no exception. One of the most valuable errors is the double die error, which occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once during the minting process. This results in the coin having a doubling effect on its design, making it a rare and highly sought-after item for collectors to off-center strikes. Another minting error that could dramatically increase the value of a 2017 penny is the off-center strike. This happens when the penny is misaligned during minting, causing the design to be shifted off-center. These types of errors are rare and make the coin appear unique, which is exactly what collectors are looking for. Uncirculated condition. As with any coin, condition plays a major role in its value. Coins that have never been used in circulation, called uncirculated coins, are far more valuable than those that have been worn down by everyday use. If you have a 2017 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than just 1 cent. Uncirculated coins are highly prized by collectors and can fetch significant sums at auctions. Die cracks and variations. Sometimes, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks or other imperfections. These die cracks can create unique features on the coin, such as an unusual line or pattern in the design. Coins with die cracks or other small variations are often more valuable because they are unique and rare. Alright, here's the big question. How much is a 2017 penny worth? While the vast majority of 2017 pennies are still worth just 1 cent, the rarer varieties, especially those with minting errors or perfect, uncirculated condition, can be worth significantly more. Some of the most highly sought-after 2017 pennies have been sold for hundreds of dollars, but we're not done yet. If you happen to have a 2017 penny with a double die error, an off-center strike, or if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth as much as $23,000. That's right, $23,000 for a single 2017 penny. It's truly amazing to think that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny could have such incredible value. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a moment to carefully inspect your 2017 pennies. You just might have a rare gem hiding right in front of you. On Top 8, we're about to explore one of the most surprising and potentially valuable pennies you might ever come across. The 2010 United States 1 cent coin, or as most of us know it, the Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just a penny. What's the big deal? Well, hold on to your seats, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this seemingly ordinary coin could actually be worth. You won't want to miss the jaw-dropping value we're about to reveal. The 2010 penny comes from a period in U.S. coinage that many people don't think about. The Lincoln Cent series has been around since 1909, and while the design has remained mostly the same, every year brings about small changes in the production process and coinage patterns. In 2010, the U.S. Mint was still in the process of handling various economic challenges, with inflation and rising production costs becoming more of an issue for the mint. The 2010 penny was still struck in copper-plated zinc, a change that had been made a few years earlier to cut down on the cost of producing the coins. While this year's penny might seem ordinary, there are rare varieties of it that can make collectors take notice. With unique minting errors and rare condition factors, the 2010 penny is far more valuable than the average person might expect. Let's take a quick look at the design of the 2010 penny. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, created by artist Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's portrait, first introduced in 1909, remains one of the most recognized and respected images on U.S. coinage. Above Lincoln's head, you'll see the word Liberty inscribed, and below him, the coin reads the motto, "In God We Trust." The 2010 mint year is found just beneath Lincoln's image. On the reverse, you'll find the shield of the United States, a design that was introduced in 2010 to replace the previous Lincoln Memorial design. The shield symbolizes the unity of the United States, with 13 vertical stripes representing the 13 original colonies and a banner that reads E pluribus unum, out of many one. It's a beautiful and powerful symbol of strength and unity. At first glance, the 2010 penny may look like just another Lincoln cent, but as we'll see, it holds a lot more value than most people realize. So, you're probably wondering, why should you pay attention to the 2010 penny? After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, there's more to it than meets the eye. While the 2010 penny was produced in large quantities, it's the rarity, minting errors, and condition that can make this coin highly valuable. Minting errors. One of the most significant ways a 2010 penny can gain value is through minting errors. A double die error, for example, occurs when the coin is struck more than once during the minting process. This can result in the design being doubled or misaligned, which is a rare mistake that makes these coins highly desirable. Off-center strikes. Another minting error to look out for is an off-center strike. This happens when the penny is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be struck off-center. This can result in a coin that's not only rare but visually unique, perfect for collectors seeking something unusual. Uncirculated condition. Condition is another critical factor in determining the value of the 2010 penny. A coin that has never been in circulation and is in unblemished, perfect condition is far more valuable than one that has seen extensive use. If you happen to have a 2010 penny that's in pristine condition, it could fetch a much higher price than its face value. Die cracks and variations. Sometimes, a penny can have small imperfections due to the die used to strike it. These die cracks or small variations can make a coin more valuable because they are rare and unique. If you have a 2010 penny with a die crack or an unusual variation, you might be holding on to a coin that's worth more than you'd think. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of the 2010 penny. While the vast majority of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are rare varieties that can fetch incredible prices at auctions. If you have a 2010 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition, or if it contains one of the rare minting errors we've discussed, you could be in for a surprise. A 2010 penny with an off-center strike, a double die error, or in pristine condition could be worth much more than its face value. In fact, the value of a 2010 penny could be as much as $28,000. Yes, you heard that right, $28,000 for a single 2010 penny. It's amazing to think that something so small and seemingly insignificant could hold such incredible value. So, if you have any 2010 pennies lying around, it's definitely worth taking a second look. You might just have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. On top 9, we have something that might just be sitting in your pocket right now. A 2011 United States 1 cent coin, or more famously known as the Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just another penny, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because this particular coin has the potential to be worth far more than you could imagine. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be shocked at just how valuable this 2011 penny could be. Let's get started. The 2011 penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, a series that has been in production for over a century. While the design has remained mostly consistent, with the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, there's more to this coin than meets the EYE.IN 2011. The U.S. Mint was continuing to produce pennies made of copper-plated zinc. These pennies were part of the ongoing transition from earlier metals, which helped to reduce production costs. However, despite being produced in large quantities, certain factors can make the 2011 penny much rarer than it seems. The 2011 penny might seem like just another everyday coin, but due to certain minting errors and its potential for being in pristine, uncirculated condition, it has caught the attention of coin collectors around the world. This coin, while still relatively young, is becoming an increasingly sought-after piece for collectors looking for rare finds. Before we dive into what makes the 2011 penny special, let's take a moment to appreciate the design. The obverse features the well-known image of Abraham Lincoln, who has graced the Lincoln cent since 1909. Lincoln's portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it remains one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage. Above Lincoln's image, you'll find the inscription Liberty, and just below the portrait, it says, "In God We Trust." The mint year, 2011, is located beneath Lincoln's bust, and the coin's face value, 1 cent, is displayed at the bottom. On the reverse, The design shows the Union Shield, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. This shield is made of 13 vertical stripes, each representing one of the original colonies. The banner across the top reads, E pluribus unum, out of many, one, symbolizing the unity of the United States. The new reverse design adds a fresh and modern touch to the classic penny, making it an interesting coin for collectors. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a penny, so how could it possibly be worth much? Well, here's the thing. Rarity and condition play huge roles in determining a coin's value. While the 2011 penny was minted in large quantities, certain factors can make it much more valuable than its face value. Minting errors. One of the main ways a coin can become valuable is through minting errors. For the 2011 penny, certain errors, such as double die or off-center strikes, can make the coin incredibly rare. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck more than once, causing the images on the coin to appear doubled. This is a sought-after mistake that can make the coin significantly more valuable. Off-center strikes. Another rare minting error that can increase the value of a 2011 penny is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to be shifted off-center. These coins are highly collectible because they are visually unique and often considered a one-of-a-kind find. Uncirculated condition. As with most coins, condition is a huge factor in determining value. Uncirculated pennies, which have never been used in circulation, are always more valuable than those that have been worn down over time. If you have a 2011 penny that is in perfect, uncirculated condition, it could be worth a lot more than just 1-cent die cracks and variations. Sometimes, the dies used to strike coins develop cracks or other imperfections. These can result in small but distinctive variations in the coin's design. Die cracks can make a coin more valuable because they are rare and provide a unique feature that collectors look for. So, how much could a 2011 penny actually be worth? As with all rare and collectible coins, the value depends on factors like minting errors, condition, and rarity. While most 2011 pennies are worth just their face value of 1 cent, certain rare varieties and minting errors can significantly increase their worth. If you happen to find a 2011 penny with an off-center strike, double die error, or if it's in perfect, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth much more than just a penny die. In fact, some 2011 pennies have been known to fetch as much as $26,000. Yes, you heard that right, $26,000 for a 2011 penny. It's incredible how a small, everyday coin could hold such huge value. And it's a reminder to always check your spare change for those rare and valuable finds. On top 10, and last, we've got something truly fascinating for you. The 2012 United States 1-cent coin. Yes, we're talking about the Lincoln penny, and you might be surprised to learn just how valuable this little coin could be. When you think of a penny, it's easy to dismiss it as just a tiny, low-value coin. But as coin collectors know, sometimes even the most humble coins can hold incredible value. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore the 2012 penny, its history, what makes it special, and, most importantly, how much it could be worth today. You won't believe the final price we're going to reveal. The 2012 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. For over a century, the Lincoln penny has been an iconic symbol of U.S. currency, and each year brings subtle changes in its design and minting process. In 2012, the U.S. Mint was still producing pennies made from copper-plated zinc, a change that had been made a few years earlier to reduce costs. By this point, pennies were being minted in large numbers, but that doesn't mean they were all the same. Though the 2012 penny may look like just another Lincoln cent, what sets it apart is its rarity, minting errors, and condition, all of which can contribute to its surprising value. Keep watching as we dive deeper into what makes this penny special. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2012 penny. On the obverse, you'll find the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This image, designed by Victor David Brenner, has adorned the Lincoln cent for over a century. Lincoln is depicted in profile, with his face set in a dignified expression. The inscription, Liberty, is seen above his portrait, while the phrase, In God We Trust, appears below it. The mint year, 2012, is located just beneath Lincoln's bust. The reverse of the coin features the Union Shield, which was introduced in 2010 as a replacement for the Lincoln Memorial design. The shield, symbolizing the unity of the United States, has 13 vertical stripes representing the 13 original colonies. Above the shield is a banner that reads E pluribus unum, out of many one, a powerful motto that the country's strength and unity. At first glance, the 2012 penny might seem like just another coin, but the truth is that there's more to it than meets the eye. The 2012 penny is still widely available, but it's the unique features and rarity that can make it a valuable piece for collectors. What makes the 2012 penny stand out in the world of coin collecting? While most 2012 pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are certain factors that can make them incredibly valuable. Minting errors. One of the most significant reasons a 2012 penny might be worth more than its face value is due to minting errors. For example, a double die error can happen when the coin is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled. This is a rare and desirable error that collectors actively seek out. Off-center strikes. Another common error that can increase the value of the 2012 penny is an off-center strike. This occurs when the penny is not aligned properly during the minting process, causing the design to be shifted or misaligned. These coins are visually unique, making them highly collectible and valuable. Uncirculated condition. As with most coins, the condition of a 2012 penny is a critical factor in its value. Uncirculated pennies, or coins that have never been used in circulation and are in pristine condition, can be worth much more than their face value. If you've kept your 2012 pennies in a safe place and they've been well preserved, they may fetch a much higher price in the market. Die cracks and variations. Sometimes, the dies used to strike the coin can develop cracks or other imperfections, resulting in subtle but distinctive variations on the coin's design. These variations are highly sought after by collectors, as they make the coin unique. Now, the big question. How much is the 2012 penny worth? Most 2012 pennies are still circulating and are worth just 1 cent. However, for coins in excellent condition, with minting errors, or with rare die variations, the value can be much higher. For example, a 2012 penny with an off-center strike or a double die error can fetch a substantial price at auction. Even a 2012 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more than its face value. The value of a 2012 penny can go as high as $24,000 if it's in the right condition or has the right error. That's right, $24,000 for a single penny. Yes, you heard that correctly, $24,000 for a 2012 penny. It's amazing to think that such a small coin could be worth such a large amount. And it's a reminder that coin collecting is a fascinating world full of surprises. So, if you have any 2012 pennies lying around, it's definitely worth checking them over for errors, unique features, and pristine conditions. You could have a hidden treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!